0.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Just like that good habit, we're back again. It's Friday, and we are live and in living color. If you reach out and touch your screen, we can feel it. We are glad to be with you all again this morning. I am Rose Fauntleroy. You know the mantra, virtual time and sales genie. I help you to reclaim your time so you can reclaim your bottom line. What's the bottom line? It's that revenue, that money, that dinero, that cheddar, and that cheese. With that said, I'm going to pass it off to my beautiful co-host this morning. Get the people what they want.
Good morning, everybody. This is Chiquita Lindsay, the queen of real estate. And what I do is help women get over the fear of investing in real estate so they can retire whenever they want to and never have to worry about money. Also leave a legacy for their children. It's great to be here this morning. We've been partying all week. And welcome to the BYOB Morning Show. Please reach out and touch somebody, virtually to the internet, share out the broadcast. It's great to be here this morning.
Good morning. I'm Verlyn Smith Randolph, the fear fighting rose of audacity. And it's Friday, y'all. Friday, as the Rosie said, we back again. And we glad to see you. It's been a week.
Yes, it has.
It's been a week. But we still here. And that's the beauty of it all. And I help women to fight their fears and regain their confidence and self-esteem lost through life experiences, to bloom, to grow, and emerge to live their best life. Welcome to the BYOB Morning Show, and we're still talking about memberships. I hope you all had a little time on last night to watch that no-cost webinar that Coach did. She tore it up again, y'all. She tore it up.
She did.
And each time she speaks about it, I think of something else that I'm a member of and don't even realize it. Just take it for granted. Here, sign up for this and get 1% off. And you sign up. And you forget about it. It was amazing. So for more information on how you too can make money building a membership, you can go to bit.ly sisterhood 20. Sisterhood 20.
Right.
And register and see what we have to offer. She has a webinar coming up on Sunday. Now the webinar is not no cost, but it's low cost. See, she gave you the hors d'oeuvres twice this week. She gave you a little light meal. Now on Sunday, it's time to sit down and dine sufficiently.
I like that.
She has something for you. And we have to stop passing up those opportunities when you're blessed with something that's no cost. Take advantage of it then. And you glean from it. You get all that you can. And then on Sunday, when it's time to really sit down, flat-footed, listen and learn.
I like that.
Don't miss that opportunity. bit.ly/sisterhood20 and register for the webinar on Sunday.
Absolutely. Keita, you got me over here want to sing that song. Reach out and touch.
You started it, right?
His hand. Girl. Make this world a better place.
That's what we do all the time, though.
If you can.
That's what we do in this community. That's what we do. And you know, this workshop that she's having on Sunday, it's going to show you 25 ways to have a paid membership. But we know Coach is always an overachiever. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be more than 25 ways, because there's thousands of ways. Memberships, like we talked about yesterday morning, memberships are everywhere. Everything's a membership. Everything's a membership. So why don't we have one? Right. Everybody else does. Why don't we have one? Businesses, we're consumers paying into somebody's membership every day, all day.
And if you look at it, we are all consumers because we have all these different paid memberships. Yeah, you have memberships from your food to your personal hygiene to your makeup. All of that is a membership. So people are consuming that. Why would you start your own membership and let folks consume yours too?
Well, and I had a light bulb idea. I just thought about something.
Come on, Chiquita Marguerite.
We got Speedways and Thornton's here, and you get the little card, and you get 10 cups of coffee, you get one free.
Yep.
What is that?
A membership.
A membership.
And you know what? It's not a paid membership on the front end, but it's a paid membership on the back end. That just hit me. You get your little card every time you buy a cup of coffee, you get a stamp. Well, when you get 10 cups of coffee, you get a free cup. Well, yeah, but you bought that free cup. You paid for 10. So right. It's a mind game.
Yeah. And I know
it's a membership.
You're right. And I know what you're saying, that the coffee's on only $1. Heck, they only paid a nickel for that coffee. So you still right, but it's still a benefit. It's still a benefit. Everybody's benefiting. Everybody's benefiting because of it's a group. Because it's a group of people in a membership where everybody's paying a little in for a lot of benefits. Right.
That's right. That goes to what Coach always says. Many hands make light work. And when you have a membership, you've developed a community that you can draw on for resources, a community that you can pour into, and a community that can pour back into you. Because when you've developed your membership with a community, your community is going to let you know what it is they like about it, what they don't, what they like to see added. So they kind of guide, it lets you, the consumer, guide your membership.
Right.
I mean, that's a win-win.
Right. It's a win-win. And that's what you want to make it, because that's retention. And so that's what you're going to learn Sunday, the different types of memberships and, all the things of putting it together. You got to start somewhere. You ain't going to learn everything in the one workshop or the one webinar. If you looked at a webinar, you think you can go ahead and set it up, then go ahead.
Yep.
Maybe but it's about retention too, also. And serving your target. And Coach teaches all of that.
Exactly, because there are many facets to a membership.
Right.
Just like when Amazon started, you start in the beginning, you start at a certain place. Right. And then as you learn more, you grow more. As you build your community and they let you know what you want, you add more. So it's a continuous growth. It's a process. Just like with anything, it's a process. But it's a good process for you because that can be your foundational revenue.
Right.
That can be your foundational revenue. When you're running a business, there are so many hats to wear, and there are so many things that you need to do. And when you establish a firm, when you grow on a firm foundation, you can do some of those other things sometimes sooner than you plan to, because you've established the revenue continuously coming in.
Right. Absolutely. It needs to be part of your many streams of income, membership. Right.
Exactly. And that could be your foundational piece. You build a foundational piece. So if you want to know more about this, more about setting a firm foundation, more about growing a membership, I mean, there's a webinar, it's a masterclass, really, workshop.
Right.
Sunday, a workshop on Sunday, 25 paid memberships that you can start when now.
Now.
Now. And you could go to bit.ly/sisterhood20 to register to get more information. This is part of the Black Girls series. Coach has been coming before you all. Started on Tuesday with telling you different facets and aspects of creating memberships. Do yourself a service. Invest in you.
Right.
In you. And if you all, I'm gonna veer off a little bit. And if you all watched the graduation last night for the ladies of the grant winners, you saw all of these beautiful ladies who took the time and invested in themselves.
Yeah.
And their accomplishments shine.
It's amazing. It was an amazing event last week.
It really was.
Mm-hmm.
And the great thing about it is they made their first step. And a lot of times the first step is the hardest because we overthink so much. That first step was the hardest. And just to see those smiles last night, they were really, really happy about their accomplishments. Excuse me. And I was happy for them. We all were happy.
Oh my God.
First annual, and then she had that many graduates over 3 nights. Over
That's
3
right.
nights.
That's
The
right.
night number 2. Night number 2, it was just phenomenal to see that. But you can't do it by yourself.
No.
Now, these memberships, you need the help. You need the guidance. You need the instruction to build it. But again, that's an investment in you.
That's right. And what better person to invest in than yourself?
Yourself. And that's not being selfish. It really isn't. You know, we have that attached to us. Oh, well, no. And that's a learned behavior too. It's not being selfish. Because that too could very well be your one membership could be your legacy.
Right. Just one. Yeah. So go to that link, bit.ly/sisterhood20. Hey, I'm gonna do 5 memberships. You don't have to just be stuck with one. Coach can give you 25.
Yeah.
Coach can give you 25. So go ahead and be in the place and see what they are. What you don't know, you don't know.
Right.
Yeah. If you knew better, you would do better.
That's right.
What other kind of slogan we got? At the well, cracker down.
And once you sign up for the webinar, you have no excuse and say that you don't know.
Right.
That you don't know.
Right. You're right.
Do yourself a service. Give something to yourself.
Right.
I know that there's somebody out there that's watching us, and they are saying, I really wish I could do that. I really want to do that, but I have to do so much for somebody else. This time, take the time out for you.
Mm-hmm.
For you. Because like these ladies have said, this very well could be that wealth builder that creates that legacy that you've been dreaming about leaving for your family.
Right. We believe in when you're gone, something can continue to pay your family for the work that you did. That's what we have to be putting in place. Your job's not going to pay them. Social Security, they're going to send them $250. What you going to do with it? Your pension's not going to pay them. What do you have that's going to pay your family forever and your children? Leave a legacy, generational wealth with very little maintenance.
People still get pensions.
Some people do.
I ain't getting no pension.
But well, you know what? It might be that type of job you were in. Not all jobs have pensions. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
You got to set up your own economy.
That's right.
That's right.
This has been a valuable lesson for everybody. The first lesson we had when people started opening their business was when the government shut down. When was that? October something?
They shut down twice, I think.
That was a wake-up call. But you can't depend on the government. And then this pandemic, you can't depend. And even though people don't have jobs, this is the time that there's been more businesses created. So don't believe everything you hear on the news. People still creating businesses, the right business though.
There you go.
You got to pivot. Are you pivoting? That's where a coach comes in. She sees your roadmap before you get there. Okay, babe, go left, go right. You got this in place because we're getting ready to come up on the next milestone. That's why you got to be with wise counsel. And membership is part of your wise counsel and your roadmap and your GPS to survive through these times.
Your GPS.
And to help everybody else. It's not just about you. Remember, you're providing a service for everybody else to help them.
Exactly.
Also, so we're helping each other. Our money's going in a circle instead of going out the window and gone.
Instead of doing the susu, do the you.
The susu will have you in jail. And don't nobody get in my inbox. I ain't in no susu. Don't call me about a susu. No.
Oh my God, you don't know how many.
I got no time to waste in prison. I don't.
So instead of doing the susu, let's do the you.
Is that a dance, Rose? Yes, the susu. You can learn me to dance. You want to learn how to do susu dance?
Yeah, let's do the you.
The you. Oh, I love that.
You go to bit.ly.
Right.
Sisterhood 20. Learn how to start at least 25 memberships. You can start now.
Right.
Now, you don't have to be a firewater or whatever those things are and wait for somebody else to come in and bring all these people. Bring your people on over to bit.ly/sisterhood20.
Right.
And learn the right way to start your business. Because there are some things, like she says, 25, she said 25 memberships. Now, you know with Coach Danielle, there's always more.
Right.
She always over delivers. So if she says 25 here, I wouldn't be surprised if she threw you out 30 or 50.
Right, exactly.
We know our coach.
That you can start now. That you don't have to wait. And see, that's the thing. And I understand, based on the core Nora and all of that, it makes you uncertain and unsure of which way to go, of which way to turn and which way to go, and what resources and funds you have. You want to preserve those as much as possible. But there's something that you can do now. You can still preserve some of your funds, and you can start your membership too, because at this point, you may not have the funds to start your business like you want to, and that may be why you haven't started. But now that we have all of this downtime, now is the time where you really put in that sweat, equity, where you put in your time and your effort and all of that, and maybe you won't have to spend so much or invest so much of your money. So, go to bit.ly/sisterhood20. And if you hear, share out the broadcast. Share out with other folks. It may not be for you, but it may be for someone else. Or it might be for someone else and you.
Right.
Because by sharing with those that you're already building on community. See, when you hear people say build a community, it may sound difficult to some people. But sharing and networking and talking and letting people know what's out there, that also is building a community. You have your own community. Share with them. Bless them. Bless them. Let them know, I thought enough of you. I thought about you. Sometimes all people need to know is that you're thinking about it.
That's it, Rose.
Just and then you're thinking about them. You're sharing good information with them. Not all this old ugly information that's on the news, all of that kind of stuff, and not gossip. You know, I'm not one to gossip, so you ain't hear from me. Um, but you know, sharing something good with them and letting them know you thought of, you thought about me. You know, you thought about me.
And it can make a world of difference. It
Yeah.
really can. You can take something you already know and build in a membership. Use it. Just use your own personal knowledge. If I had someone to help me when I was going through this,
Ooh,
now that I'm better, I can help somebody else.
that's right.
I wish this was around when I needed it, type thing.
Hmm.
Because there is someone else who would need it. Build it, create. I don't know.
You know, you make a really good point. And especially in this time, in the pandemic, the CNN,
Mhm.
the coroner, um, some people feel isolated. Some people don't like having to be in the house in a way, you know, and not being able to move around freely like they're used to. Well, this is a way to build you a community and share with the folks you know and
Mhm.
keep that connection. And
Right.
keep that connection, you know. That could better not say that. Somebody might take that and run. That's a membership.
Membership. Like you said, it's community. And we have been closed off for so long and limited in the things that we can do or should do or have a desire to do. But those who can't get out, a membership might be just what they might need.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Your church is a membership.
Your church is a membership.
Your social club is a membership.
You're right.
Right.
You get your food delivered
Yeah.
to you. Instacart is a membership. Instacart's a membership I like.
Mhm.
Yeah. Costco's and
Right.
Sam's membership.
Yeah,
You know, there's nothing unusual. The way the world turns.
right. And you have to. One thing is the way the world turns. You know, there used to be a soap opera.
As the world
It
turns.
just came right out. Yeah, yeah.
As the world turns. But as the world turns, you have to be able to pivot and
Right.
turn with it. Because if not, you'll get left behind.
You know, does the world really turn?
Oh,
We
no.
won't get in that. We won't get in that deep in that one.
Yeah, that's another
That's another day.
for another
Another
time.
day. I just had to say that. I'm sorry. I'm
Turn.
sorry, guys. I had to say that.
It used to when as the world turn came on.
Yeah, they started turning, didn't they?
You know how I
Yeah.
know the world turned?
So the thing is, how is your world turning? I keep saying
Right.
your economy. When I say your economy, what I mean your household, your finances, your business. How is your economy turning in the world today?
Yes. Is your economy young and restless? Is your economy
Or is it spinning out of control? Right.
or is your economy on the edge of night? Now
Oh wow, that's good, Rosie. That is good. That's good. Somebody give us one. Throw us one out there. Where's the comments? Everybody sleep today. It's Friday. Everybody's at work trying to get their paycheck. What?
you know what? You're
What?
right. They probably are in there. They mad.
They
Got them lips pursed up. You know I can purse them lips. Purse them lips up because that check ain't been placed on that desk yet. And they ready to go. They ready to go.
Some people's check is already spent.
Yeah,
The only thing they getting is a check stub.
that's true. You know, I know what that feels
And
like.
they mad as heck because they sitting there and they gonna get a check, but it's already gone.
That is so true.
It's already
You know,
gone.
I used to be in that crowd I used to be in that crowd. I know how
I
to
used to be there. I can understand that.
I know how that feels. That's sharecropping.
Sharecropping, you're right. Not paycheck to paycheck. It's before the check comes.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Before the ink is dry, the check is already spent.
Check already spent. Exactly. And that's not the way you have to live.
Yeah.
If you're running your business and you have all the pieces and the parts, And having a membership is one of them, one of your streams of income. Hey, first comment. Let me read it. I'm so excited. Let me read it, Rosie. Can you put it on screen?
Which one you want?
I want Patty. Hi, Patty. Good morning. Thank you for giving us a comment. I was feeling kind of lonely over here with my co-host. Patty said, "You guys not trying to encourage people. You're putting people down." You know what, Patty? No, we're not.
No,
we're trying to encourage you so you can get up.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make you see that there's better ways to earn an income. And sometimes you know it in your head, but to somebody else voices it, you say, "Oh, you know what? You're right." There's a lot of people. We never want to put anybody down. We just want you to see what's going on in the world today. And there's a better way.
There's a better way. You don't have to struggle.
I'm talking about my experience.
That's
I'm not talking about yours. I'm talking from experience.
That's right.
Right.
And with time and experience and wise counsel and coaching, that's why we can talk to you from experience.
Right, because we've been there.
We've been there, we've done that, and we're doing it. Most folks who say that they're not doing it. You got to do it. You have to experience it. That's how you get life experiences. That's how you get life experiences, by doing it, not by sitting on the sidelines. So we are trying to motivate you to get off of the sidelines.
Right.
Because someone else may have said the exact same thing.
Right.
To you, but you hear it from someone else and you receive it totally different.
Right. You see, because your abundance is out there, but you got to go get it.
You got to go get it.
And sometimes you have to be motivated. Or you have to see other people that's already been there for you to believe that you're supposed to have it.
That's right.
And you need wise counsel to have it. And so
absolutely,
we're on the other side. I worked a job for 37 years. I'm not making this up. I knew. I sat on a nail for 37 years. Yeah, it hurt, but it took a wise counsel to help me get off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something better? So we want better things for all women out there. Their abundance. We know how hard women work. We're women ourselves. We have 25 jobs.
God knows.
We're in the house, family. We're the caregivers. We're the everything. If something happens to us, what happens to the family? What happens to the children?
Mm-hmm.
So we only want good things for every woman that's watching this broadcast.
Absolutely. What happens to the community if something happens to you?
Right.
You know, what happens to the community? What happens to your legacy? What happens to the generations coming behind you?
Right. What are we teaching our children? Like Coach said, are we teaching our children how to be employees? We can say one thing, but what are we actually doing?
Right.
Right. So this is just a wake-up call.
And sometimes a wake-up call hurts.
It does.
When
it hurts.
When you get convicted, sometimes it does hurt.
It'll make you uncomfortable.
It will. It makes you uncomfortable when people tell you the truth. And congratulations, if you're going to retire from UPS, that's great. A lot of women want to retire. Look, a lot of women want to retire now when they're looking at their money and they say, how can I retire? Mm-hmm. They don't know other ways to get out and make money. And that's what we do. It's to help you, because with your retirement check, it may not be enough. Everything's changing, prices and everything. So we're letting you know there's other ways for you to survive and have a worry-free retirement after you put in years on a job.
That's right. It can be your second go-round.
Right.
You know, I look at it as another season in my life.
Right.
That was my first season.
Exactly.
You know, that was my first season. Now I'm in my second season because I'm retired too. I retired. If I put it all together, it was 40 years. If I put it all together, I started working when I was 15. If I put it all together, from this job, I retired after 21 years. My goal was to build this business, which is still the goal, and to travel the world just like you, Patty. Mm-hmm. I'm just waiting for the Coronora to go about her business so that I can do that. But I have to make sure, good sure,
right,
that the retirement funds that I have are going to sustain me.
Right.
So now, instead of having to do something that I go to because I have to,
Because you have.
I now get to do something because I love it and I want to.
Right.
It makes a world of difference when
Exactly.
you work because you want to, or
Right.
versus you working because you have to.
Right.
And we are only trying to show folks another way.
Right.
It may not be a better way for you, but we just want you to prick your consciousness to think that there's another way.
Right.
Because like that new math, there's always more than one way to get to the answer.
Right. And you're right.
We're trying to help you and show you how to get to your answer, whatever your answer is, because everybody's answer is different.
Right.
Whatever your answer is, we're
Mhm.
just trying to show you that there's a different way to get there and to get there soon.
Right.
Still enjoy it.
And there's a high percentage of women that will not have enough money to survive when they retire. Are they going to retire in stress and anxiety because they have freedom and no finances? And that's something we don't ever want women to go through, because women live longer than men. So, and as Verlin always say, there's life after work. You deserve to have if Patty wants to travel, that's great. So that way you have enough money to retire. Maybe you're the person that don't want to travel. You just want to go whenever you want to, do whatever you want to, and never have to worry. That should be our choices.
Right.
And so we're giving women choices. Mm-hmm. And not have to work until age 70, not having to be pushed out and not have enough. There's other ways for you to make money without physical exertion and going to somebody's job every day. That's all that is.
And that's all we're trying to do. And thank you, for Patty, for listening to us from the Poconos. I love it up there in the Poconos. I've been up there. But
right. And so this is a woman thing. The mission is to empower every woman to pivot in this situation, own their own business, other ways to make money that people don't teach us. As Black women, we're underpaid. We lose over $1 million in jobs when we work there 20 and 25 years. The statistics, fact check it. In fact, we're having Black women equal pay day coming up.
Yeah, stay tuned, because we have some great things up for women.
A lot of stuff coming in. The statistics you see are not for us, it's for those other women. We're even lower than that in statistics. Yeah. We understand you. That's why we're here.
Right.
We understand.
Right. Right. Yeah. And you can work a long time. And that's the point we're making. People can work a long time. And then because certain seasons in your life make you feel certain ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have children when you're young, middle age. But when you get to be older, you don't want to have any children. You may want to have some grandchildren so you can play with them and give them back. There's certain seasons in life. And you get to a certain place and you say, I'm just tired of work. It's just, that's not the season I want to be in. But then when you look at your finances, it may be the season you have to continue in for a while. Right. We're just trying to give you choices, maybe to move you to the season you want to be in quicker.
Right.
So y'all got things to do today?
Girl, every day. But it's every day.
Every day.
Something to do every day.
But it's
I'm glad to do it because I'm doing it for me.
Absolutely.
Right.
And I'm helping other women on their mission.
That's
which we all have a mission to do that.
And that's what it's all about, is being able to serve others.
Right.
To serve others. And that's our goal. That is our goal. So with that said, y'all.
Well, we got the link. Don't forget about the workshop, the membership workshop. It's on Sunday. Go to that link, bit.ly/sisterhood20. Be in the place. And you also can sign up there if you missed the free webinars, the no-cost webinars we've had this week. This is a series. It's going on all month, so you'll be able to get pinged and signed up so you don't miss those webinars and those workshops.
You know what? And there's more. You know why there's more? Because like you said, this is a part of a series. And you can either get that one workshop for a cost, or you can join the membership the membership, we've been talking about memberships this whole time. All right. We're talking about memberships. Right. There's savings when you join the membership, just like you get your punch cards. Right. You can either get the membership for one fee, or you can join the big membership, and you can get all of these workshops that have been going on, plus more.
Absolutely, Rosie.
There's always more. So with that said, we're going to get out here.
We got things to do.
We got things to do. We have a lot to do, but we're doing it for ourselves, and that's what makes it so beautiful.
We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Berlin, you want to close us out?
Do it for you. I just can't stop saying it. Take a chance on you. The memberships, it's how you all say it, a no-brainer.
Right.
God, help somebody else. Bring people together. Help them to feel a part of something. Just build. Build on you, build on your business, and build others. Just build. Because that's what we need now, community, more so than ever.
Absolutely.
Right.
Community. And if it means that you have to pay to be a part of a great community, okay, then do so. But everyone needs to be a part of a community, especially right now. So why can't it start with you?
Right.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate you being with us all week, and we look forward to seeing you again on tomorrow. Thank you so much, and don't forget about the workshop on Sunday, bit.ly Sisterhood 20. Have an amazing day and weekend.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.